Recent 911 outages are raising some concerns among Nebraska officials.
Channel 8's Veronica Barreto has more on what the state is doing to prevent more outages from happening in the future. She joins us now in studio with more. Veronica?
Yeah, during the weekend, Lancaster County residents might have received a text alert saying 911 was down in our area. It was the second time in a week that something similar happened in our state. A call to a 3-digit phone number can save your life.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
But outages days apart kept some Nebraskans from getting through to 911 call centers. Last week, a cut fiber optic cable owned by the company Lumen knocked out 60% of the 911 centers across the state. Just 2 days after, a fire at the Windstream Communications Center disrupted service in southeast Nebraska.
And what will happen is the Public Service Commission, as a regulatory body, will open investigations into both of those outages.
The situation had many 911 dispatchers working even harder to serve people.
But in some cases, as has been reported to me in maybe the more rural parts of the state, folks use their own cell phones to call people back.
After the outages, lawmakers are raising concerns and some are calling for an investigation. Senator John Fredrickson of Omaha is part of the Transportation and Telecommunications Committee. He says he was encouraged that there was a text alert system in place, but still thinks there are many questions that need to be answered.
How do we have backup in place? What is that backup plan? And not just plan A or plan B, but really plan C, D, E, and even F.
If an outage happens again in Lancaster County, law enforcement says there are some alternatives for you to keep in mind.
Just call the 402-441-6000 and you'll get a hold of somebody.
And Windstream says their review of the event is ongoing and were not available to speak to us today. For more on this story, visit KLKNTV.com.
Veronica, thank you very much for that story tonight.